Welcome back to my channel. Today I have another rehaul video for you, and this haul was called I Swear I Didn't Break My No-Buy Haul, and it was from January of 2015. So I'm just going to go through all the products I had in that haul. So if you haven't seen one of my rehaul videos before, this is where I go through the items that I did in a haul about a year ago and let you guys know what my thoughts are on those items a year later. So the first item I showed in that haul was actually a late Christmas gift from my sister, and it was this cosmetics organizer from it was from Zen Cosmetics, and my sister purchased it at quirky.com, and someone recently asked me about this, so I went to the website to give them the link, and Quirky has filed for bankruptcy, so right now this is unavailable, but it might be again someday. But I really love this. I actually ended up buying a couple more, and I put one in my giveaway last year, and so now I have 3 of them. She gave me 2 of the green one, and I have 1 gray one at home. So obviously I've been using it for my brushes here while I'm at my internship. At home I have one for my face brushes, one for my eye brushes, and then another one that I kind of use for small items that I use on a daily basis, like mascara, eye primer, eyeliners, those kinds of things. So I really love these. They're really great because you can fit anything in here. These move, so you can even fit like a Real Techniques brush that's really thick. Then, you can put thinner things in the little holes. It's very versatile. You can put all sorts of stuff in it, and I really love it, but I can't really recommend it since it's not available for purchase right now. The next thing I purchased was the Deconstructed Rose Lipsticks from Bite Beauty. I got those from Sephora during their sale on sale items, and I got a really good deal on them. It was a trio. There was the shades Centrifolia, Grandifolia, and Damask. I ended up selling Damask and Centrifolia, which is kind of silly. I already owned Centrifolia, but I really liked it, but I decided to get all 3 of them because it was just a really good sale, so it was definitely something I shouldn't have been purchasing. I do really love the Grandifolia lipstick, and since I did sell the other 2, I kind of made up for the fact, I think I made enough money to cover the whole purchase, so it's kind of silly, but I probably shouldn't have purchased that. But I do really like the Grandifolia lipstick and the Centrifolia that I already owned, so that was definitely one of those purchases motivated by something being on sale. I bought it even though I already had one of them, so that's definitely something I've tried to stop during my no-buy last year, and I've definitely gotten a lot better at resisting any sale items like that. So that is kind of a purchase I regret, even though I actually like the product, if that makes any sense. Did I really need another red lipstick? Definitely not, but it is a beautiful red lipstick. The next 2 items I got using a merchandise credit I had for returning a sweater that I got for Christmas to Urban Outfitters. So what I ended up getting were these 2 eyeshadows from Ardency Inn. They are the Manuka Honey Enriched Pigments, and these are really gorgeous. I had been seeing them from some other people on YouTube, and I know that Courtney had gotten this shade, and I kind of fell in love with it, and I decided to pick it up, and this is the shade Heaven. And it's just a beautiful kind of gold, but it's not super yellow or orange, or it's just a very nice, it's like my favorite kind of gold. So I really like this. I haven't used it a ton, obviously, because I was painting my Lorac Pro, but I brought these here so I could use them for my 1 month 1 palette. I'm going to do like all my singles as a palette for 1 month, so I'm really looking forward to being able to dip into these again. And this is the Hell shade. I just had to get that duo because of the names, but I also really like this. It's a very warm, shimmery brown, and it's really unlike any of the browns I had. I did a lot of research trying to pick out these shades, so that was kind of, even though I probably didn't need any eyeshadows when I purchased these, I definitely did my research to make sure I didn't have any dupes. I spent, a lot of time looking up swatches on Temptalia.com, and it was kind of the beginning of like my crazy method of really thinking through purchases before I make them. So I might do a video actually on kind of how I approach purchasing stuff. I was thinking about this when I was trying to figure out which Gwen Stefani lipsticks to purchase. So if you're interested in that, let me know, and I'll try to film that sometime soon. Just kind of some tips on how to make sure you don't buy things that you regret or buy dupes and that kind of stuff. So let me know if you're interested in that, but These I didn't really need, but I do really love them, and I did use a merchandise credit, so I didn't really pay for them, and I am happy, but, you know, did I need any eyeshadow at that point? Not really. The next thing I had in that haul was my Clairsonic Luxe Cashmere Brush Head, and I love that brush head so much. I've purchased other ones, I have them in my backup, but I ended up getting 2 of the sensitive skin brush heads, buy one get one free from Ulta last year, so that's what I'm using right now, and I have to say it's really hard to go back to any other brush after you use the cashmere ones, so I'll definitely be sticking to those in the future. They're just so soft and gentle, there's nothing like it, and I definitely think it's worth the extra few bucks, and so I'll probably stick to buying them during the Sephora sales, but yeah, that was definitely a great purchase. It made me enjoy my Clairsonic even more. Then I bought the La Vanilla Healthy Deodorant, and I've mentioned before, that just really hasn't worked out for me. It works okay for days when it's like in the winter and you're just sitting at home, not doing much, but if you're walking at all or, you know, doing anything that might make you sweat a little bit, I usually find that, you know, after a few hours I do have a little bit of BO, which is not fun. So I can't really recommend that. It didn't work for me, and I found something since then that works a lot better. And then I ordered those things from Sephora, and I got a huge bag of samples, and I'm not going to go through all those samples, but I thought I would mention that I got all those samples. And to be honest, my purchase of the deodorant and the brush head might have been kind of influenced by the fact I was going to get a big bag of samples. So in that respect, I kind of regret that. I didn't need a new brush head at that point. I had just gotten my Clairsonic, and I wanted to try that deodorant. It wasn't like an emergency or anything. I had other deodorant, so in that regard, I do regret that purchase because it was motivated by getting a gift with purchase. And then I also picked up a Tony Moly hand cream. I picked that up from Urban Outfitters with these because I needed to get a certain amount to get free shipping. And the shipping, it ended up basically being free because it cost about the same as the shipping. And I really loved that hand cream. It smelled really great, and it came in a really cute peach container that kind of looks like a butt. And I still have that. I leave it out because, you know, my channel name is Peachy Keen, so it's kind of related. And I actually got a second one of those from my friend here, Miranda, when we did a swap, and so I've used up 2 of them. I really like them, and I would definitely use up another. Next, I had 2 nail polishes that I picked up at Marshall's. They were from the OPI Gwen Stefani collection. One was the shade of Rollin' and Cashmere, which was a really warm yellowy gold, and the other was I Carol About You, which was a very bright purple. And I have decluttered both of those. I literally bought them because I was excited that Marshalls had Gwen Stefani nail polishes on sale. There's a reason why I didn't purchase those 2 shades when the collection originally came out, because they're not my shades. I don't like the gold. Was so ugly, it looked terrible in my skin tone, and I just really didn't like the super bright purple. So I don't have those anymore, and I definitely regret making that purchase. Then I had a few items from Lush. I had a bubble bar and a bath melt. I really love Lush. I really love all their bubble bars and bath melts. So those were definitely things I've repurchased and will repurchase again in the future. Then I had purchased a OPI nail thinner because I was doing project polish and I found that some of my polishes were getting gloopy, and I really didn't like the OPI nail thinner. It really didn't work very well. I ended up getting the Beauty Secrets nail thinner. Cherish from Pretty Pistol 86 recommended that to me. She had been using it in her project polish, and it definitely works a lot better, and it's way cheaper. So I definitely recommend that nail thinner, and you can pick that up at Sally Beauty Supply, and I do not recommend the OPI one. The next item I had was my Sigma E55 eyeshadow brush, and I thought I brought it over here, but it's sitting on my desk. It's not in this container, so I don't feel like getting up to get it, but I use it all the time. I love it. It's one of my favorites. I did buy it because Sigma was having a 20% off sale, and so I went to the mall to purchase it, but I don't really regret it because I really love it. It's my favorite brush to use all over the lid. The next 2 items I bought were from Amazon. They were the Every Drop Beauty Spatula and the Every Drop Tube Squeezers. And I use both of those, to just get every single drop out of my items that I'm trying to pan. So I definitely don't regret those. I really like them. The spatula has come in really handy. The tube squeezers aren't quite as handy, but I still do use them when I'm towards the end of products just to really get out every last drop. The next thing I purchased was this Paula's Choice Skin Recovery Hydrating Treatment Mask. I gotten a sample of this and fell in love. I have pretty normal skin, but in the winter, especially when it gets really cold in Minnesota, like below 0, I will start to get some dry patches, usually around my nose and sometimes up here near my eyebrows. And this just like cured it in one use. So this is a really thick kind of lotion mask. You can put it on and rinse it off after 20 minutes and your skin is just so soft, like a baby, and then you can even leave it on overnight. So I definitely have been getting use out of this. Like, you only need a small amount, so there's still a ton in here. It's a really pretty much a great deal. I don't remember how much it costs, but it's definitely worth every penny because this stuff has saved my dry skin in the winter. Finally, the last thing I showed you in that haul was my IKEA desk that I got with my gift card from Christmas. I talked about this in my last rehaul video as well, but for Christmas I really wanted a gift card to IKEA so I could get a new desk and use it to store my makeup. Before that, I had been storing my makeup in our basement guest bathroom. It was very dark. It was not a great place to do my makeup, and I kind of outgrew, I kept it behind the mirror and I had outgrown that space and it was overflowing into a plastic drawer, and it was just a pain in the butt to go down there to do my makeup in a not very well lit bathroom, and plus we had a roommate moving in, so I had to move my stuff out of the bathroom anyway. So I wanted a place to keep everything, and I ended up getting 2 sets of the Alex drawers. I think is it 5 drawers? And on one side I have my desk, on one side I have my makeup. I really love it, and you can kind of see a glimpse of that in that haul, which I will link down below. So that is everything I had in this haul. Thank you guys so much for watching. I think this one was really interesting to look back on because I called it the I swear I didn't break my no buy haul, but I definitely like bought all of these things, most of them, just to buy them. I didn't really need any of them, and I kind of was bending the rules and making up justifications for everything, and really I shouldn't have bought most of it. So I can see how far I've come in the last year, and I'm really proud of that. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye!